Hi, I'm Asia, and today I'll be presenting my Python individual project for Scenario 5, which is car hire demand analysis for dynamic ride solutions. The objective is to study how demand changes by month and year, with filtering by pickup region, pickup area, or both. To solve this, I built a Python program that reads transaction data from a CSV file, applies a selected filter, counts monthly trips from 2020 to 2024, and generates business insights. I also added a marketing value add analysis. This slide shows the overall flow of my program. First, the program loads data from the CSV file. Next, it validates the user input for region and area. Then, it filters the rows based on the selected criteria and counts the number of trips by month and year. After that, it prints the demand table, generates a summary of insights, and performs a marketing value and analysis. Finally, it saves each completed result into session history and prints a final summary when the user exits. In load data, the program opens a CSV file, the header row, removes blank lines, splits each row by comma, and stores only valid rows. I also use try and accept to handle file errors. For validation, the program checks whether the entered region exists, whether the area exists, and whether the area matches the selected region. This prevents invalid input. After validation, filter rows keeps only the records that match the chosen region, area, or both. This creates a filtered dataset for analysis. The main processing happens in count trips. I use a 12 by 5 list structure where the 12 rows represent the months and the 5 columns represent the years from 2020 to 2024. For each filtered row, the program extracts the pickup month and year, finds the correct row and column position, and adds 1 to that count. Then, print table displays the monthly demand table, yearly totals, and grand total in a formatted output. After the table is printed, Generate Insights produces key findings such as the busiest month, quietest month, strongest year, weakest year, and the overall trend. I also added a marketing value add analysis here. This calculates each month's share of total demand and classifies it as peak season, stable demand, or promo opportunity. This makes the output more useful for business decisions such as pricing, promotions, and resource planning. After each successful analysis, the program saves the key results into a session history list. When the user enters blank input for both region and areas, the loop stops and the program prints all selected summaries, followed by a final comparison. In reflection, this project helped me understand how a business problem can be translated into a complete Python solution. I learned how to break one large task into smaller reusable functions, such as loading data, validating user input, filtering rows, counting trips, and generating insights. This made the code more organized and easier to manage. I also applied several topics that I learned in class, including file handling, strings, lists, conditions, loops, and functions. Through this project, I realized that even basic Python concepts can be used to solve a realistic business problem. Overall, this assignment showed me that programming is not just about writing code, but about building a logical process that can transform raw data into useful insights for decision making. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.